Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to some more World of Warcraft, where I wanted to continue my nostalgia trip. And there's something wrong about my capture window right now, or just my window in general. I'm not entirely sure what it is, but I wanted to do some more questing in the Twilight Highlands. But first, I wanted to explore the Darkmoon Faire, and I thought I would do it in the modern version of the game because it's the most updated version of the Darkmoon Faire, and I kind of just want to run through this entire area and just explore a bunch of different things and have fun along the way. Where I'm a member of the Horde, so I came to Thunderbluff in order to access the Darkmoon Faire, where the Darkmoon Faire used to be in vanilla, but it's now just a portal to an exclusive island that we can see here, the Darkmoon Faire Island, where I just have a lot of memories with the Darkmoon Faire. And I remember when it originally released during Cataclysm, and I remember having a lot of fun with like this entire area here, which looks really cool. And I'm falling off a cliff and this is really awkward, and I'm just going to try to get back to the road here. Okay, we're back on the road. Or I guess there are a bunch of signs that like point you in the direction of the Darkmoon Faire. And I think the Darkmoon Faire is really cool because there's like a lot of like deep hidden lore and story and like secrets and stuff you can find all around here. But at the end of the day, it's just a bunch of mini games, and I just want to play some mini games and bless my fiance. There we go. Where I guess I'll just run through this entire area, and it's hammer time. So there's definitely something really weird about my screen right now, but I picked up the quest and then I forgot to talk to her again to participate, where this is basically just whack-a-mole, and I missed the first one because I'm dumb. But we got the big nose here, where we are trying to get as many points as we can, and it looks like I messed up that one as well. And the big nose are worth 3 points, and the basic nose are worth 1, and we can see a timer at the bottom, and we're just accumulating points, and we're not trying to whack the like baby dolls right there. That sounds really weird to say. Get that one, there we go. I think there's an achievement to like get 5 in one game. I've gotten like 4 so far, which is cool, but I already have the achievement. Here's a 5th one. Then we just need 5 more points. And there we go. Objective complete before the timer ran out. Sometimes you have to play like multiple times in order to complete the quest, but my poor inventory. And there's just a lot of stuff all around this area, where one of the additions, which I'm not sure when this happened, but we have this like roller coaster ride that we can go on. So we can go ahead and hop on this, and then it sent us into first person view here, but we can see we're riding like a griffin cart right now, and it's like actually a full on roller coaster. And it's not, I really love the sound effects by the way, but it's not like anything like too like insane, but it's definitely like a really cool vibe. Time to speed up, where I think you can find skeletons on the ground in a couple of places, which is kind of unnerving. But yeah, I forget what expansion this was introduced to the game, but it's kind of cool because I remember returning after I quit in Mr. Pandaria and then like seeing this and being like, what the heck is this? Because it was not here when I originally was playing. It's like going straight up, and then we're gonna go straight down. We can see like all across the Darkmoon Faire there's like a big theme of like this like eye that's very similar to like the eye of the old gods. And I just bugged out right there. And there's our cart. There's a wyvern cart in front of us. But continuing forward, we have this other mini game here, which is pretty similar to the mini game that existed in vanilla, where we have the humanoid cannonball, and we can launch. And basically we have a target in the water, and we're going to have to drop using our cancel magic wings at the right time. So we kind of just have to hope we get it right, and I overshot it. But I think we get like not even a point for being close. I am a Death Knight, so let me use the Path of Frost. Let's go ahead. Teleport me to the cannon for half a gold, so kind of a scam. But let's launch again. Where are these my Darkmoon Faire game tokens? I should probably buy more. Gotta like go a little bit earlier. Is that, there we go, bullseye. Should be 5 points. There we go. I think if you land close you get like 1 point or something. Gone fishing. Teleport me to the cannon. The humanoid cannonball. We got the sandbox here, and we have these tigers we can hop on. And then there's also tank control consoles where we can drive around this tank and we can shoot other players with it, which is cool. And this quest giver for Darkmoon cards, where there's an archaeology quest we can do. And then just a lot of like Darkmoon card stuff going on. Which Darkmoon cards have always been a big part of the game, and I've never like really fully understood it, but I should maybe buy a few of these. Oh, those are ride tickets. But this was in the game when I quit, and it is the carousel. It looked like you could move it around for a second. That was weird. But if you're on the carousel for long enough, you will get an experience buff, which is actually kind of nice. But there's a rocket, a wyvern, a dragon, a griffin, another rocket, and a murloc, which is fun. Classic concessions. Let's see what's next. We got some battle pet stuff going on. Got Otto, Sid, Mr. Pointy, Honky Tonk, Fezwick, Widget, Judgment. I'll leave those. I don't really want to do the battle pets. But my favorite game, just because I have a lot of nostalgia with like tank games, which I actually have a tank game on my Steam wish list, so I should buy and play. But this is kind of like one of those classic tank games. You know, if you remember on like the Wii or whatever, there's a really fun tank game. But we're just kind of driving around and we are just shooting a bunch of stuff. Like the toy tanks, where you have like the ball and then you have to like shoot the like bullet thing at other tanks and you have to like bounce it off of like the different walls and whatnot. I'm sure people know what I'm talking about. But this is kind of like that vibe. Like obviously, you know, different World of Warcraft, but like kind of a similar vibe where we have all these like cutouts of houses and stuff. And then there's enemy mini-zeps, which are really, really cool. And then of course the enemy tanks. Or mini tanks, if you will. Just need one more before time runs out. There we go. I feel like, oh yeah, I missed one over here. I should buy some game tokens. Here we have a shooting game. Oh, this is an engineering quest I could do. But for Legion skill, but I'm gonna just do the daily here. Let's shoot. Where I guess I could have gone another time. You just have to aim. You get bonus points if you're quick. There we go, quick shot. I think you get bonus points at least. You can definitely get like 3 shots in if you're fast enough. This game, I always have to spend like 2 tokens to do. I'm predicting there. Well, I got a quick shot anyways. I had a nice flick there. I'm actually doing really good. There we go. Wow, that's like one of the best I've ever done. But I think I can turn this in like this. And then what's next? Got the battle pets. Can buy souvenirs and toy prizes, of course, which I've bought a few different things. You can get seesaw now. You can get replica armor or not. Oh, yeah, there's no Death Knight armor, but like some vanilla armor. Heirloom prizes.
Remember the sun well.
I think this is to like just kill like, yeah, 250 different creatures, so it's just kind of a quest you do while you play the game, and then you come here and return. But we got food, first aid back there, fire jugglers, of course. We got Firebird's Challenge, which I think I did this once, but this is a newer one. Collect 15 rings while flying. Ready to fly. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so we're just flying around. Okay. So we have to collect the rings. I think I did this once, like a long time ago. Okay, so we have a buff that's ticking down. And I'm assuming once it ticks down all the way, you get dropped. And I think this is increasing our speed. So I need 5 more. Underneath the roller coaster. Here we go. I wonder how many I should get until I run out. I bet there's an achievement to get like a lot. But WoW achievements, I used to be super into WoW achievements, and I kind of just do them every now and then for a little bit of fun, but I'm definitely not a completionist when it comes to WoW because there are so many achievements and I will never complete them all. We're like, our wings are becoming more and more fiery as we do this, which is cool. This might be the end. There's more back there I could have gone to. I got 24. Doesn't seem too bad. Just land on the roof of this building. And Ziggy Sparks. I can turn this in. So just another new fun game. Another new fun game, which I remember doing a little bit of this, but it's like Dance Dance Darkmoon. Ready to Dance. Fun and easy going. Where I think this is like, you have to like match the icons or whatever. So it's like Simon Says. So 2, 1, 3. It's all like cinematic angles. 1, 2, 3. I'm not sure how many times you have to do this. 1 blue, purple. Purple, yellow, purple. Oh, we're on like a streak, so we're getting a ton of points. We're legendary. I remember this tent like existing when the Darkmoon Faire was first like updated to be like this, and wondering what would be in this tent. And then I returned and it was like this, which is cool. Okay, I might abandon this quest because I don't want to do it 2 more times. But that was kind of just a fun showcase. Dance enthusiasts. Oh, the pit battle. I got server 4th, I think, or 3rd. And I have like 9 pit fighters right now. But this is just like a PvP arena that you can run into and just fight a bunch of creatures. Or just fight a bunch of other players, sorry. You got the Elite Torrent Chieftains going on. Classic. We see them in Blackrock Depths and we see them in Shadowwrath. It's fun to see them here. And I guess it is the top of the hour. I think they play every hour at the top of the hour. That's kind of fun. I think you get a buff if you listen to them. We got the turtle minigame. I feel like this one's always been a little weird, but it's also like such a fun idea. Where we have to throw a ring onto the turtle, but you have to lead your toss. And I did a really bad job there. It's like supposed to be kind of unpredictable. And oh boy, I might be doing a really bad job. Okay, I gotta go again. Oh no, I did really bad that time. Normally I completed like my first run through. There we go. I did better that time. Let's see. We got the petting zoo, of course, which it's kind of interesting to see Frenzy Heart in the petting zoo, and I think there's an Arakoa somewhere. Just a bunch of random animals. Some of them are kind of weird. We got like a penguin over there. So I'm making up the Arakoa. Maybe there used to be an Arakoa. Yeah, we got the Darkmoon ponies as well, which we can ride around. Which are just very tiny horses. Or I guess, ponies. But, Frenzy Art visitors, we waiting for tour guide. And they're going to be waiting a long time. We have this race game, which is really interesting and like very in-depth and very complex, where we can choose one of these like different mounts, and then we're racing around the road and we get like special buffs around here. But yeah, I'm gonna not do full course. We go past the cruisers. Oh yeah, we can get on the stage, I guess. Guess there's another race over here. And let's just run around this way. There's 2 more areas I want to check out. Because I mentioned like secret areas, or maybe 3 more areas. What is this, map filter? Okay. Is there a skywriting race in this area? Got some shipwreck debris we could fish in. But this cave, there's like a dangerous road boss that like spawns in this cave that's like a bunny or whatever that you can fight, and you get like it as a mini pet, which is interesting. I've never done it before though. Got the light beams going into the sky. But yeah, the Darkmoon Faire is just really cool. Oh, there's another thing over here I want to check. I love the roller coaster art on the map. It's kind of fun. Just all the tints is fun, or are fun. I think having like a monthly festival where there's just a bunch of fun mini games to do is kind of fun. And we see something like that starting to happen in Palia, where the Moshi Market is once a month now and has 2 mini games. But we have the Cauldron of Rock, where there's a road event that happens here. I'm not sure what it's technically called. Not a road event. Metal Fan, Blighthead. But you like fight a bunch of stuff while rock music plays, of course, or metal music. I think, oh yeah, right here. This is a really cool thing that I stumbled upon. But some mechanism is kind of weird. Unlock arcade console for the day, where we got a bunch of arcade games. Where I'm gonna not go through all of them, but I guess I'll start Hex Sweeper, or let's do level 1. Where I've never been really good at Minesweeper, but I think I understand like the basics. So there is are 0 mines around this one, so we can just go right here, right? And we know there's 1 mine there. So we know there's not a mine here, but there could be. Okay, so there's a mine here. So if we flag that, we know that's a mine. Okay, and there's gonna be a mine there. You know, there's one there. Okay. So there might be, oh, there's definitely one right here. What's the 5? I don't know what the 5 means. Okay, there's a 0. I think this means there's a mine here. So there's not one here, not one there, not one there, not one there. Okay. So there's a lot of mine action going on right there. Let's come down here and clear this way. 0, okay. Let's come this way. 0, 1. So none there, none there. Okay, I think we can say there's one here. And then there's not going to be one there. Not one in either of these areas. Or here. So we can say there's a mine there. Which then tells us there's a mine there. Which might tell us there's a mine right there. And we got them all. Nice. So I do know Minesweeper a tiny bit, I suppose. But that is like the easiest level you can do. There's like just a bunch of like random arcade games. It's kind of just fun to see this here. The Hex Sweeper was definitely the coolest. But here, oh, I played so much Bejeweled recently and I'm kind of bejeweled out, not gonna lie. But I think let's right click that. Just, I don't know, really fun ideas. And like, it's just fun to have a bunch of like random mini games. Like having a version of Minesweeper and Bejeweled and World of Warcraft is just cool. I would definitely love to see something like this in Guild Wars 2, just like a festival area that opens up once a week or once a month. And you can just go do a bunch of mini games or collect some token or tickets or whatever to buy a bunch of cosmetic stuff. I feel like it fits into Guild Wars 2 very well. Maybe I should make a video about that. There's like somewhere around here on Final Thing. This person. This is another one of those really weird things where we have this random undead in the woods. Selling some interesting items here. Where I think there was, maybe it changed, but it was like selling items that suggested that it was flesh from the different playable races around the world, which is kind of weird, but I can't Hearthstone while I do this. Currently got, oh, 129 tickets, and I got a Darkmoon top hat, which is kind of fun. Increases our experience for 1 hour. That looks kind of cool. But that is everything that I wanted to explore with the Darkmoon Faire. So I'm going to go ahead and hop over towards Cataclysm and start exploring more of the Twilight Highlands. Where last stream I did some Brewfest and then explored Twilight Highlands as Horde. Today I did some Darkmoon Faire and I want to go ahead and start exploring Twilight Highlands as a Night Elf Druid, my Night Elf Druid character that I've been playing a lot of. So I'm going to go ahead and I don't have a transition scene just yet, but I'm going to go black screen. I'm going to close out the game because you have to close out World of Warcraft and then open World of Warcraft, but you're opening a different World of Warcraft client, different from Modern WoW. You're going to the Cataclysm client, which is also different than the classic client that has Era, Hardcore, and Season of Discovery on it. I got the Cataclysm music playing now. World of Warcraft is not responding. That's not good. There we go. And then load into the world of Azeroth. Oh, whoops, I forgot to switch. And any second now, there we go. So, Heroes Callboard, speak with King Varian Rin in Stormwind Keep. In Stormwind. So, let's go ahead, fly over here, where we got Call to Arms for Outtrack Valley. But, I don't think that's actually... It's like Gilneas right now, right? Yeah. Because the battle for Gilneas for another day. Which I saw people in like hour-long queues for the battle for Gilneas, so I don't think a lot of people are doing PvP in Cataclysm Classic, which is kind of sad. I enjoy PvP. Maybe at level 85 it's a little bit better. Though I think that person that talked about the hour-long queue was level 85. Anduin Rin. A very important character in the War Within, and here he is as a teenager, or however old he is here, 10 something. Oh, I guess we introduce ourselves to Anduin. My son, the prince. Rallying the fleet, and then Twilight investigation, where Anduin is just gonna hang out with us. And he really starts being a bigger character. Oh, Major Samuelson. Can I help you with the Twilight Hammer's investigations? We don't have to tell my father. So I'm sure Varian is going to be very upset about that. But we need to go to the docks. And then Prince Anduin escorted to the graves because I think we're going to go find Tiffin's grave. He has a cute little griffin mount that he rides with us. I think visiting the graves is kind of cool because like Stormwind was obviously revamped with the Cataclysm expansion, and this is one of the new areas added into Stormwind with the Cataclysm expansion. So it's kind of just a quest that's like showing it off a little bit, but also being like an important quest. We have this cute wedding area right there. Where I remember like back in the day, a lot of weddings, like in-game weddings took place there, but like I'm not sure how common it is nowadays. Definitely like role-playing weddings happen a lot, I'm sure. So are we supposed to come to this one? Oh, am I being dumb? Graves is the name of the person. We're not actually going to the graves. I'm going to pretend the last 5 minutes of my life didn't happen, and I'm going to come down to the docks and do this quest. Because we need to find dock workers down here. So, engineers, city guards. Here's Graves. I'm glad we went and visited you. Okay, find missing parts. Fargo Flintlock. Okay, that was a fun voice line, I suppose. Anduin has a quest for us. Peasant problems. Escort Prince Anduin to Farmer Wallerton at the Wallerton Stead within Stormwind City. Oh, there's a dock worker and some parts. I love being a druid because you can do so many things in your flight form and it's just super convenient. But basically this entire introductory quest chain is very similar to the Horde introductory quest chain. So we're going to do a bunch of random things preparing to go to the Twilight Highlands, and we're going to be outseeing an important member of the Alliance, which I mentioned who it was in the last stream, but I'll leave it as a surprise for a moment. But I'm just progressing towards level 85, do some chill leveling, where I'm getting really close to level 85 on multiple characters. Got some Dark Spear warriors here with Buemba. Okay, 2 more dock workers. Keep your eyes open for anything suspicious, Anduin says. Okay, the usual suspects. 60,000 experience. Feels like a lot. I'm gonna move my mic, it might make a horrifying noise. I'm so sorry. Okay, there we go. Fargo, Flintlock, missing parts. Got a nice upgrade, 6 eye level upgrade, plus some stats. All of our explosives are missing. Okay, escort Andrew to the 3rd floor of the SI7 headquarters. And we need to go to Farmer Wallerton, whom's located up here. Wallerton stead. I think I filmed a clip here of a Worgen character for a video that I don't remember. Follow the trail of gore. Here we go. Looks like we're continuing to the outskirts, and looks like something happened right here. There's a blood-caked otter.
Keep your eyes open for anything suspicious.
Let's go ahead and buff ourselves up. And so Twilight strikers attacking the Prince of Stormwind. Probably not the smartest idea. I have so much health, 74,000 health. That's a lot from Mark of the Wild. I guess only 2,000. What am I doing? I'm playing a Druid character, which I haven't played in like a month. It's kind of nice to have Anduin because he's doing some... I thought he was healing me at least for a moment. There he goes. He just healed me. I can heal myself, of course. It's kind of interesting to see Anduin's like class evolution, because I think technically... Oh, I'm so dead. I'm so alive.
I'm glad you're here.
I think he's technically still like classified as a priest, but he acts as like a paladin, which a paladin is just a priest that has like martial training, lore wise, I guess, because that's how the Order of the Silver Hand worked in Warcraft 2. Okay, SI7, gotta go to Old Town. I should probably just abandon all these AV quests. Oh, I have the Call to Arms Outtrack Valley daily PvP quest, but I don't think I'll be doing Outtrack Valley on this character. It just cleans up my screen a little bit. But Samuelson's paper is examined by Anduin. I think Major Samuelson is cool because I pointed out in my Human Mage Let's Play series, I think, like over a year ago now, I think this episode released, but I'm pretty sure we returned, I don't know, I'm coming into here, we returned to Major Samuelson after completing quests in South Shore, where we have the Garden of South Shore and we do all his work for him, and then we like give him some kudos to Samuelson and Stormwind. And I think I mentioned that Samuelson would be playing a role in a story in a future expansion. And this is that expansion. Up the spiral staircase we go. Samuelson's files. Anduin plays a big role in Mr. Pandaria. And then, of course, starting in Legion, he becomes King of Stormwind.
Strange is happening in Stormwind.
Renzik the Shiv with an upgraded model with Cataclysm.
Be careful. Go with honor, friend.
Let's go to the old barracks. I already gained like over a bar of experience, I think, which is cool. And Anduin is no longer following me. Next, there are some crazed cultists in the ruins of the Park District, which I love the park. in Vanilla WoW, and then I was very upset when it got destroyed in Cataclysm. And then they rebuilt it into a memorial for King Varian Rin, who dies in the Legion expansion, as I alluded to earlier. But I just missed the park. It's also like the Dwarven district is like gnomes and dwarves, and then the park was like night elves and Stormwind. It's cool. And then the other 4 districts are like different areas. But I just love the park, and I loved having the harbor. Oh, this game was just great. Oh, pull 2 of them. I should heal. I feel like my healing is pretty weak on this character, which is unfortunate. And I feel like they are out DPSing me. So maybe I should try to kill one really quickly. And then maybe I'm dead here, which is awkward. I guess I could try to run. It's kind of interesting to see like all these high level NPCs just hanging out here. But it's definitely part of the phasing mechanic, which we saw introduced in Wrath, but became a pretty big part of Cataclysm. But we see, specifically with the Wrathgate, we see like the Wrathgate phased out. And then I feel like they use it like an Ice Crown, because they use it at the Shadow Vault. There's different phases of the Shadow Vault. There's different phases of whatever the, is it called the Fleshworks? The question area on the border to Sholazar. Got some nice crits there. Good opening. I think I'm kind of weak against groups of enemies, but I might just be me being bad at playing Feral. But I really enjoyed playing Feral. I've had a lot of fun. And I think Feral is just one of my favorite specializations in the game in general. I like balance a bit. I also like restoration a bit, but mostly in like PvP. I don't like healing in PvE really, but I enjoyed a lot in like battlegrounds. Two coaches over there. Let's come this way. I can pounce and then get a nice crit there. Then maybe I should regrowth and come back into cat form. Just try to keep some hots on me. Okay, one more. There's one in here, which this entire area is really cool. Oh. There's Jack Baldwin, which of course a reference to 24, which I remember I watched a lot of 24 as a kid, and then there was this reference. I'm like, oh, I know that reference, because I didn't know a lot of references when I was a kid. I was a little uncultured. I actually thought about 24 the other day. I don't really remember why I thought about it, but where was he? Lord.
Hey there. Have a good one. See you later. Safe travel.
The Black Bishop. Okay, don't dismount me. Don't dismount me. Don't dismount me. Did I come up here? Okay. I was trying to. Don't dismount me. 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 Okay, I'm good. Cataclysm in the Catacombs. Someone called the Black Bishop, located in the catacombs underneath the cathedral. Into here. And we're in a special phase of the Cathedral of Light. Maybe I should be in cat form. Maybe I should go stealth in cat form. It feels weird to see torture devices in a church. Okay, warped cultists, babbling cultists. Should we stealth through here? A babbling cultist standing in a coffin? It sees, it knows. The black bishop, a pile of explosives. And we got a boss fight here, so let's open up. Oh, mechanics. He teleported. He's using penance and mind blast against us. Some classic priest skills. Bishop threatens pawn. What a catchphrase. Oh, power word shield. Or inner fire. I thought he power word shielded there. Check. Okay, guy. The game isn't over yet. Pawn takes bishop. How embarrassing. And, just like at 24, bomb defused at the last second. Let's unmask and slay Major Samuelson. Gosh, maybe there's a little bit more to this quest than I remember. But I feel like the Alliance version of the Twilight Highlands intro is a lot cooler than the Horde version. At least in my opinion. Like, the Horde version is cool, but like, we have this whole like SI-7 operation thing, and then you hang out with the Prince of Stormwind. Plus there's like the whole Alliance vibes versus Horde vibes. You know, we were interacting with like Dwarven engineering at the start of the quest chain, where you interact with Goblin engineering. Which I think Dwarven and Gnomon engineering is a tad bit cooler than Goblin engineering, which maybe that's a controversial opinion. Probably like a 50-50 opinion. Oh. I guess optimal players, on a very mechanical sense, prefer Gnomish engineering. But bombs are cool. Back into Stormwind Keep, where we can unmask Major Samuelson. Person, we turned in some quests too in vanilla World of Warcraft. There's a Death Knight speech going on.
What can I do for you?
It's over, Samuelson. Samuelson, it's over.
Hello.
It's over.
See you later.
I think we might have to wait for this to be done. Gilnean emissaries. Glory to the Alliance. A hidden dagger. Death to the king. Andrew and power word shield in him. Samuelson unmasked. Oh, it's Death Knight's helping out. Oh, don't attack the Death Knight. You got level 58 versus level 84. This will potentially end very tragically for him. I remember always coming to the throne room during the Onyxia quest chain while other people were doing it, but I was low level. And just getting obliterated by the Black Dragon minions. Let's go speak with Fargo Flintlock. Or Flintlock. Oh, we can have him follow us. That's cool. Is this technically a faster way? Jade Moon, the Cenarian Emissary. Okay, to the docks. Twilight Shores. I think we're about to head out now. Got 2 bars of experience from the intro quest, which is good. I do slash played. Oh, 2 hours so far. I think a lot of that's just been AFK in Stormwind. I started leveling this character during Wrath of the Lich King, and this might have been a character that I made in vanilla actually. So I think I've had this character since vanilla classic. And I'm finally getting to the max level of the current expansion as I play this character, where I leveled up this character to do the alliance perspectives, plus Odin I guess I did on this character. Come down here. I feel like a lot of big moments happen in the Stormwind Harbor. Go to Northrend from here. You go to start the Legion campaign from here. We go to Twilight Highlands here. Where is the quest giver? Get rid of Anduin. Supply Sergeant Graves. He was like right over there, right? Is he over here? No. I really love the hangar. And the hangar model in general. They also use it outside of Nomergon in New Tinkertown. Okay, I'm not sure where our friend is. An invitation from Moonglade. Maybe I should go pick up this quest again. Maybe I bugged it because Anduin was here. I feel like a bunch of Cataclysm quests have been very buggy, which is sad to see. Let's come up this way. I'm gonna just double check. Maybe he's over here. I just checked Wowhead because my questy markers are off. They've been off the entire expansion. I think I see. Oh, never mind. I do not see it. Never mind. I do see it. Here we go. How to come to this dock.
Scrap the plan. Just blow something up.
Time to blow something up. But just like as Horde, we flew into the Twilight Highlands, but we flew in as a fleet of Zeppelins with a bunch of ships. Here, as an alliance, we're kind of just going in on this airplane. We're crashing. Easy does it. Fly right over the statue. And we kind of destroyed our windshield there. We're going to ignite our entire fuel supply in one go. I feel like this does not make a lot of sense. But goodbye Stormwind. We can go ahead and approach the Twilight Highlands. The Cataclysm logo with the shattered Azeroth. And we're here. I guess the Horde flight in is a little bit cooler, but this is also really fun. Time to fight a bunch of the Horde. Where is there a Zeppelin flying around? There we go. We remember this quest where we're just obliterating the Alliance forces here. We can see Gob Squad over there. So I guess technically Horde characters arrive first, maybe, because I think this is like right after the Alliance, or right after you finish like the Horde quests, where we come into here, where I feel like my UI is broken. There we go. My combo points weren't showing on the whatever this is called, the frame of the enemy. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna try to do a bunch of quests until I get tired, and I'll call it good. But I'll probably do one more Twilight Highlands stream. There's multiple different characters. Level up to level 85 on them. I've done a bunch of streams of Cataclysm zones, and I'm almost done with my nostalgia trips to Cataclysm. Heal, growth, rejuvenation, life bloom. I missed my proc by like 1 second. I love that proc though. I think Firelands is releasing this month, according to the schedule. Where I saw a lot of people talking about how long this raid tier in Cataclysm has been out for, and people are kind of complaining about it. Because I've been out for like 4 months, which honestly doesn't seem too long to have a 4-month tier. Yeah, Cataclysm has been out for several months now. I'm still not level 85 just because I've really only been doing it on the stream. Welcome to High Bank. You just gotta reclaim this area, and then it's basically very similar to the entire Horde zone, but you're doing stuff from the perspective of an Alliance character. Where I have explored some of the Twilight Highlands in this character because I did it in my Dwarf Paladin Hardcore Let's Play series, where I was just flying through this area. In my final episode, episode 5 I think it was, because I was highlighting some different dwarven areas. And this character is kind of fun because this was a reoccurring character throughout my hardcore series, where I just highlighted like different things that like made sense as we were like talking about different things in my hardcore series, different pieces of lore and story. Where it originally started because I wanted to do a tiny bit more stuff on my Druid character, but I died so early, so I just did it on a different Druid character, and then continued it through all those hardcore series. There's just been talks about a reboot for Hardcore WoW, which is kind of interesting. Maybe I'll play, maybe I won't. I feel very content with the amount of hardcore I played. Or I feel like I played a good amount. I played like a lot to like appreciate it and enjoy it a decent amount, but then not too much to like burn myself out of it. Okay, we need to find cannon powder around High Bank, and they're in these little barrels. I wonder if the Alliance and Horde share phases where we'll see like Horde characters running around here. Faire goes in a box. This area kind of reminds me of Valiant's Keep a little bit. And Boring Tundra and Northland. Okay. Wait to be launched from Flintlock's cannon. Okay, I think it's getting close to the angle we wanted at. Predictable, they'll see it coming. We could just shoot the big cannon. Oh, we're gonna blast through their bulkhead in a hail of splintered wood, blood, and phlegm. That doesn't seem good. Or do we want it over here? Okay. Here we go. Can I go into stealth? Can I kill you? Let's kill this crew member. In the belly of the Sky Shredder. Then I think we have to jump out, probably. That makes sense. Okay, let's do this. Place this. Okay, run to the balcony and jump to escape. And since we are a Druid character, we can just go ahead and go into flight form. So yeah, this is definitely after the Horde come through this area, because we just destroyed the Zeppelin, where as a Horde character, the Zeppelin was still fine when we left. Axe Bite Infantry. Okay, I really don't like that voice line. Let's go find Kurden Wildhammer. Where it's fun to see characters from Outland, from both the Alliance and the Horde here. Our Kurden Wildhammer is a very important character, dating back to Warcraft 2, of course.
We will storm the Highlands.
Simon Chandler.
Have a good one. How are you?
And now we have reached the point where it's basically the same as the Horde perspective. The way is open. We have this quest coming up soon. Let's go ahead and get the flight path, which I'm not sure if we have stuff connected to it just yet.
What can I do for you?
Oh, I guess we can fly to Thilsamar, the Far Strider Lodge. I like this little statue or memorial or whatever right there. Paving the way. Oh, can you build a bridge here? Let's come do these quests. Or I don't think we can do the Thundermark quest just yet. But I might go check them out.
Be careful. Go with honor, friends. The Alliance.
Land grab. Let's come to the control point, grab this first. And then I missed this one. Shredderectomy. Hello, Fargo. So yeah, pretty much same as the Horde, but of course now we're doing it from the perspective of the Alliance. We were doing this quest and we were killing the humans and dwarves. Right now we're killing these orcs and just a bunch of orcs. But there is that one orc player over there and I'm slightly concerned. He flew past me, okay. But we're contested for PvP for the next 5 minutes, so hopefully nothing bad happens to us. I'll have Vanish as a feral druid, which is like one of the nice things about rogue characters. I've been playing a fair bit of rogue recently, and I just don't enjoy the rogue class that much. I think I've kind of learned that with my recent playing of it. I do want to do like a human rogue playthrough in vanilla, give that a go, and then that'll probably be the last time I ever play rogue. I think I would enjoy rogue in like level 85 PvP, but just like leveling a rogue through open road to get to that point is like a lot for me. There's the ice machine. Land grab. Here, kill the shredders. I already do. I like repaired a shredder and then had to defend it as a horde character. There we go. Let's eat and drink. Don't forget to drink water in real life. Those goblins are being very dramatic. Let's come kill some of them. It's interesting to see like the scaling of things as like WoW's expansions progress. Because each expansion has like more and more and more health, but it seems to be kind of like exponential. Because I think like Burning Crusade, I don't really remember, but it was like 12k health average at max level, and then it became 30k, and now it's like 80k. I feel like in MOP it was like what, 300k or something? I don't know. Is that tank health? Like 200k DPS health? I don't really remember. But it's interesting to see scaling. And I feel like one of the confusing things about WoW over the years is how the scaling has just always changed a lot, because there's been like multiple level squishes and then like multiple rebalances and then expansions out on top of each other, but then like with like the level squish with Dragonflight? Was it Dragonflight or was it Shadowlands? I forget. But level 60 became the new max level, which is the max level that was present in vanilla. So that was kind of weird. And we'll probably reach a point in a few expansions where they would do the same exact thing again. We got siege tanks. Didn't get a shredder part from that shredder. That's unfortunate. Not again. But we can salvage them if we were an engineer. Wish our Death Knight character is, but we are not. But as a Death Knight, we were helping them out. Which I didn't really want to do both of these at the same time there. I think there's a window of opportunity there. Was this the one that was screaming at us? Maybe we should deal with him. There's like rockets on his shoulders or something. He seems weaker than the rest. Oh, I just killed him. I thought he had like 15k health left. Let's come kill this guy while we still have this buff. Our berserk ability. A yellow-bellied marmot. How cute. There's a salvageable shredder. Oh, that's for the quest for the horde. I'm not sure what the best ability to use my instant heal proc on is. Okay, one more part needed. Just need 7 more Marines. It's like 5 there. I think I could fight them one by one and they won't all come attack me. What reputation am I tracking? Oh, Cenarian Expedition. From the Outlands. Where I did a ton of Outland streams on this character. I just remembered that. Did a ton of Northern streams on my Human Warrior character. Why am I getting nostalgic about stuff from like 4 months ago? I guess 4 months ago was before Cataclysm took away my Wrath of the Lich King. Yeah, I was leveling Paladin character through Cataclysms again, because I've done it on 2 characters I've streamed on, and then I have a Paladin character that I streamed a little bit on. My Blood of Paladin, and like I've definitely just only been nostalgia tripping on like my streams here. Where it's like been fun to play through these zones again, but I feel like once is enough for me. Though I'm kind of excited to do Twilight Highlands on my Paladin character because this zone's actually kind of fun. And like Vashir is fun, but like doing it over and over is a bit much for at least my personal tastes. And I think that's kind of Cataclysm as a whole. It's like been fun to play Cataclysm Classic because I played a ton of it when I was a kid, so it's kind of been fun to like just go down a nostalgia trip. But unlike Vanilla, the Burning Crusade, and Wrath of the Lich King, I don't really enjoy it too much. It does make me wonder what Mr. Pandaria Classic's gonna be like, because as far as streaming a MOP Classic goes, I streamed like MOP Remix like 3 times, and I'm gonna probably do like 1 more nostalgia trip stream, or maybe 2. I don't know why I did Wrath there. I canceled it right before I launched it. That's weird. But like MOP is kind of the same as Kata for me. Like definitely has some nostalgia, but nothing that's like super particularly fun for me. The MOP Remix was kind of fun because everybody was just super overpowered, which was like the point. But like killing raid bosses in like 5 seconds is insane. There we go. I definitely feel a little slow on this character. Yeah, I just got hit by a cannonball. Oh no. Lieutenant Emery. Land grab. Ooh, a relic upgrade.
Be careful.
Okay, shredderectomy.
Keep your powder dry and your ale cold.
Okay. So where's bird down, the Twilight Shores in Twilight Highland. Oh, here? But then there's also... Okay.
Here there.
Hey, good. Watch your back. Off with you. Interest you on the point.
Let's collect some stink roost. I think this Naga quest has like a siren thing going on. I should go check that out too. Maybe I'll go do that now. Since that's just all the way over here. I'll fly that way while looking for stuff. I also have to do this quest. They're a commander. Siege tank commander. So we just gotta repair this. We're gonna get attacked by Horde or Black Dragons, like right over there. Okay, here comes some grunts. Oh, this is just like the Shredder quest. Did we destroy siege tanks on our Horde character? I don't remember. Got the Krasworks all the way over there. Almost one-shot that grunt. There we go. Successful there. Let's come this way. Siren Slong. Slay Ophelia, the Siren of the Highlands. This is the quest I was looking for. Obsidian Breakers. So they're baiting us right now. Or they're tying us up. This is a pretty unique quest for the Alliance and the Highlands. Horde don't have anything like this, even though we fight Naga. Definitely kind of a weird quest. But now, we fight. I feel like I'm low on health here. Give me a kill. Let's eat up. Siren song complete. I think we turn in
What's on your mind?
to this dwarf.
You got my attention.
There we
Safe
go.
travels.
And then we just got more Naga quests that I can work on. But we have to come over to here. I guess since I'm here, might as well.
It's too far away.
We have the tank quest we have to turn in.
I can't do
They're really tough. I have to eat some more of these sour green apples. Which we're getting pretty close to Highlands Festival. Starts on the 18th. I think that the 15th is when Shadow of the Mad King for Guild Wars 2 begins. It's not actually even a slightly useful skill. It's nice when we get a bunch of crits in a row like that, because whatever enemy we're fighting just gets obliterated. Especially the sea callers, like, who have less health. Then you get like the double combo point hits. Just lets you use the finishing move or whatever it's called. Finishing move. Oops. I think this quest will upgrade High Bank, that's what it's called, for us, which is nice. Oops, not bear form. Aquatic form. I think in modern WoW, druids just have like a travel form, and that's all it's called. So it just like depends on like what situation you're in, where you'll go into like cheetah form, which I guess is like an elk form or whatever in modern WoW, or flight form or aquatic form. Where I really like having the option to do one of the three. I wonder if there's a way to separate it in modern WoW. I saw the new MMO that released, which is under NCSoft, which is kind of funny, of Throne and Liberty, where I was watching a little bit of it. And it seems kind of interesting, but it doesn't seem a lot like my vibe, especially since I haven't been looking for a new MMO. Since there's 3 of them that I'm currently wanting to play, and I'm actively playing 2 of them. And the third one is Elder Scrolls Online I want to play more of, which I might play more soon. But yeah, I've been playing a lot of WoW, obviously, and a lot of Guilders too, obviously. So just these 2 quests complete. I think we need to definitely open the gate to Twilight Highlands, so I can return to Stormwind and then return here. Shard Trader. Heavenly shards to get formulas. There's also Maelstrom crystals. Hide and leather trader.
Hey there. See you around.
Oh, so you can just trade a bunch of stuff for recipes here. That's interesting.
You need something? Have a good one. See you later. Safe travels.
Okay, we completed those quests. No Tala quests just yet. I wonder what it looks like in the prison, because there were like horde prisoners, like a bunch of goblins down here. When we came here in a horde. And there's nothing. So
What wishes do you?
I'll get that at some point. I also have this quest over here that we may potentially get at some point. Let's come over here, I think. I want to come speak with Fargo right here.
Scrap the plan. Just blow something up.
Turn
Okay.
this in. Okay. So we have turned in these quests. Okay, can we come back over here and do these ones now? I'm not sure when we unlock them. Okay, whichever NPC phase is in there is not there. Let's come check with Tala really quickly. Nope, okay. Let's just continue further into the Highlands. But it's basically the same exact quest as the Horde. You just unlock different things. Let's head back into the forest and grab some stink roots along the way. Thorny stink root. Okay. Two more. I feel like Twilight Highlands is pretty chill of its own. Which is kind of weird because it's like the culmination of Cataclysm. But there's not really too many post-expansion launch zones in Cataclysm. You have like Tobrad, which is like part of the release, but it's kind of like a bonus zone after. And then you have like the Molten Front, where there's like a few different areas. Okay, fly back to High Bank. From here we will have completed a bunch of quests. So maybe this is what we needed to do. Alright, I think we're gonna go up there soon. I just have to wait and see. I feel like something bad might happen. It's cool seeing all the zeppelins flying around in the active war zone here and all the ships. This one ship is beached and this one is sunken. And there's all the sunken alliance ships over there. Looks like the Horde reclaimed the beach bannerhead. Or beachhead banner, whatever. Might just automatically do that so Alliance players can do it, and then it just shows as Alliance for Horde players. Another sunken Alliance ship over there, and some fun squares off in the distance. Twilight Highlands is also a relatively pretty zone. It's kind of like a stormy Loch Modan, feels like. You combine like the wetlands and Loch Modan together and you get Twilight Highlands. Which I feel like that's a pretty cool concept. Looks cool here. The shamans are trying very hard to open this portal. The Wild Hammer is about to realize that one of their greatest heroes is back in Azeroth.
I am Kern, High Thane of the Wild Hammer clan.
Any portal
We must unite
in a
the
storm.
Wild Hammer clan. Good.
Okay, now we go to the, what was it called, Vernal Delta or something. Can only use outside. Okay. Vernal is an Odom, isn't it? That's where I got that name from. We'll remember what this is called. This is kind of funny because it's like right next to the Dragon Maw port right here, which is also a very cool looking area, similar to High Bank being very cool looking. But like Horde players that come here to open the portal are just a short trip away from their quest givers. Level 15. Level 15, level 16 NPCs from Belgewater. Okay, what's this area called? Oh, it is Raw. What is the one in Odom called? No idea. Can I Google it? Odom Delta. Wow. Oh, Vernal, and then we have Veral. That's why I was confused. The Delta and Odom, the last zone that I played with this character on stream, is called the Vernal Delta. And this area is called the Veral Delta. I guess Odom is the 4th zone, and then we come into the 5th zone here in Twilight Highlands. It's kind of interesting to see Hydro and Vajir be both level 80 zones, and then there's no 81 zone that's unlocked. And then at 82 you get Deep Home, 83 you get Odom, and 84 you get the Twilight Highlands. They just wanted to spread people out at the start of Cataclysm, I suppose, because they learned their mistake from the Burning Crusade. But then server infrastructure got better or something. And you kind of see that a lot nowadays. I guess in Dragonflight, you could start in any of the zones, right? But in the War Within, I think it's linear. Not entirely sure. I'm getting lots of volatile water here, which is nice. It will be interesting to see how Cataclysm Classic evolves from like so many different perspectives. Like one perspective, like the community and like the reaction, because I think the classic servers have like slowly dwindled a little bit here and there, and like some people come back for like Cataclysm, but like pretty sure the raid numbers keep dwindling just a tiny bit here and there over the months. But then like there's a lot of discussion surrounding the idea of like Mr. Pandaria Classic and whether or not they would do that, because like the mob remix was incredible, like Plunderstorm was incredible as well. It'll be interesting to see if they do stuff like that in the future. Which maybe I won't play any of those on stream in the future, but playing Mop Remix on Plunderstorm, the first version of Plunderstorm was fun. I feel like I'm kind of like a set list of things I want to stream for a while, and I'm kind of done streaming WoW. So I've mostly just been nostalgia tripping, but I want to do a lot of Guilders 2 streams. I feel like I haven't done a lot. I also want to do a lot of Paleo streams. I'm having the same situation as on my Orc Death Knight, where I need to kill a ton of these water elementals, but I'm not getting the drops for them. The Dragon Ball place, Blood Gulch with Griff. I've hardened shell from something. At least I'm getting some volatile water, which I think I can sell for a decent amount on the auction house. I also have a lot of Ember Silk Cloth. This quest just randomly has vanilla tuning. There's another one. Only 2 more to go. I feel like regrowth heals more. Maybe not. 5600 versus... Oh. Okay. Healing touch is definitely better. It just doesn't feel better. I don't know why. One more core. I just had to complain about the quest a little bit, and then I got 2 drops in a row. And as I say that, it's going to be 20 kills until the next one. And I just realized I think I made the same exact joke when I was here last week. There we go. Back to High Bank. Completed both of these. I think after this quest we like report to Stormwind or whatever. If I check my quest log here, come down here, 16 out of 120, barely scratched the surface. So I'm definitely much faster at leveling and questing on my Death Knight character than I am on my Feral character. I just have a lot more experience on my Death Knight, I suppose. But I probably, like, as I'm questing, I'm kind of just picking like random talents that I feel like are cool. And I haven't really been googling any builds, so there's that. Plus, I'm only in like green gear, and I'm not in any dungeon gear. A few blue items from like the ends of questions. Got my Sand Tracker Spear from Odin, I think. From Deep Home. Oh, it's a random world drop. That's cool. From some various Cataclysm mobs across multiple zones. Oh, do we return this over here? Turn in to Tala. At long last. Chronakai Christor. That's an upgrade. There we go. The way is open. Okay, let's speak with Curtin.
Together, we will storm the Highlands. Off with you.
But now we can go back to Stormwind. Through the portal, and then we can come back here, I believe. Which we might have been able to come back here already. Not 100% sure. Okay, what about this quest? Because it looks like... Oh. This is like all the way over here. Towards the end of the zone. I saw the quest name, Paving the Way, and I thought we'd be building a bridge here or something, but I guess we're not. I thought that there was a bridge here. There's like a bridge over here at the Dragonmaw portal. I guess it's just connected to land. Okay, I think I just want to run around and explore a few different areas, and then I might call it good there. Because Twilight Highlands, largely, you know, different perspectives, different quests, different people you talk to, but it's largely the same questing experience. It's just kind of like the same idea as Vajir. Vajir, you know, different perspective. You're interacting with Hordor Alliance. If you're Hordor Alliance, but then there's like some neutral NPCs you're interacting with, of course. But like the general questing experience is kind of the same idea. So that's just something we see here in Cataclysm. And we see it in many other areas, many other expansions, in both Wrath and TBC. Vanilla is pretty different.
Interesting enough.
But we have this question area with Keegan Firebeard.
See you soon.
So I think I might pick up all the quests here really quickly and then just continue forward. Where I really love dwarven buildings. I think this is so cool. Well, they got a toy train set going on over here.
Watch your back.
You can sit in the chairs. You can stare at the bread.
Great to meet
Innkeeper Corlin. But Victor's Point. Then there's Thundermar. We also got the Crucible of Carnage we could do, but I'm not going to do that. Firebeard Cemetery back there. These are kind of interesting graves. Let me just come back here really quickly. I also have this like mausoleum type building here. Got Ian Firebeard. Kind of like griffin head statues, but rectangular. Very interesting design. One fun quest in Thundermar is there's like a wedding that's going on, and then you can like write like the wedding song, which is kind of fun. The Boneyard. Horde Spectators, Dragon Maw Warriors. Servant of Lord Geoffrey Tovin. Tovin Manservant. Some Gilneas, some Alliance Spectators. Some Undead is over there. Interesting to see some of the different NPCs around here. Victor's Point. There's the Edens we were dealing or like looking at last week. But Victor's Point, kind of the same as whatever the Horde Town is called right there. Desmond Chadsworth. We got two different Griffin Masters.
How are you?
One's a Wild Hammer and one's a normal Stormwind Alliance. Victor's Point Captain. Let's fly over to Thundermar really quickly. Where we got the Thundermar ruins we spent a lot of time at. But oh, we have the tentacles over there. You can see the name just peeking over the mountain, and the tentacles flailing around. Yeah, well, in the quest on Thundermar, we come to the airship over here, flying near the Krasworks, and we like steal stuff from it, I think. But this zone is just so beautiful. I love the look of it a lot. And then there's that ogre area over there. But the orc areas are kind of cool. But like Thundermar is just beautiful. It's a gorgeous zone. Yes. Oh, we can chat with Colin Thundermar here.
safe travel.
Actually, this area is cool. I guess there's one additional spot we can go to. But Thundermar is like the big town, and then there's another relatively big town over here. Where like High Bank is like the main Alliance base here in the Twilight Highlands, near Dragon Maw Port. And then of course the Alliance and Horde have fortifications all around here. And of course the Dragon Maw Orcs and the Wildhammer clan have their own fortifications. There's Isorath. But here we have Kurt Haven. This is the area the wedding takes place at. Where we have Russell Brower here, who is the bard that we write the song with. I love the griffin nests here too. Oh, and the baby griffin hatchlings are adorable. But I think with that, I'm going to go ahead and call this stream good here. Or I might do some other random stuff. Oh, Curtain's here. In Cataclysm. And then I might have a big stream where I reach level 85 on multiple characters. because I've been playing my Death Knight character and I've been playing my Night Elf character, and then I've also been playing my Blood Elf Paladin character. But I'm going to go ahead and call it good for the evening, and I hope you all enjoyed watching, and I'll see you all next time. Have a good evening, or morning, or afternoon, or whatever.